We've been waiting on this decision since the shooting happened well more than a year ago. The shooting happened back in October 2021 on a Western-style film ranch just outside Santa Fe. Cinematographer Helena Hutchins was killed, and a prop gun handled by actor-producer Alec Baldwin went off and shot her. Director Joel Souza was also hit by that shot, and that sent shockwaves through the film world, prompting a series of lawsuits and then finger-pointing. We spoke with a legal expert, and she says we can tell some negotiating has been going on behind the scenes, but believes this is headed for a jury trial.
Here, I would guess in the last 3 months at least, they have been negotiating. We can tell they've been negotiating. Dave Halls has already pled. So Alec Baldwin, Ms. Gutierrez have been in negotiating, trying not to have charges filed. And my guess is, based on what's happening, they would not accept any kind of plea.
Now, the armorer, that's the woman who was in charge of the guns on set, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, will also face an involuntary manslaughter charge. However, she'll likely argue that she asked for more resources to do her job better, but was ignored. It's a different defense, but ultimately the same charge. Now, this involuntary manslaughter charge comes with a firearm enhancement. That's important because if found guilty, it comes with a mandatory 5 years in jail. That's according to a statement from the DA. We know the plan is to file charges before the end of the month, and this legal expert says she expects this to go all the way to a jury trial.
Ryan, it's interesting how difficult it has been for just the local media to get the district attorney for an interview today.
Yeah, she's an elected official, Danielle, and I asked DA Mary Carmack Altwise if she would speak on the decision on charges way back in 2021. Back then, she said she would. Today, however, her office says they'll only be releasing written statements. However, we can see on other TV stations that she's doing interviews with national media outlets. We have a crew outside her office. If she changes her mind, if she makes herself available to us, we'll bring that to you today, starting at 5 p.m. Danielle?
Ryan, thank you for that. And we're also getting reaction from attorneys for Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed and Halls. So let's start with Baldwin's attorney, Luke Nikas, calling this decision a, quote, terrible miscarriage of justice, saying Mr. Baldwin had no reason to believe there was a live bullet in the gun or anywhere on the movie set. He relied on the professionals with whom he worked, who assured him the gun did not have live rounds. We will fight these charges and we will win. The attorney for Hannah Gutierrez-Reed is Jason Bowles, and he released a statement saying that Hannah is and has always been very emotional and sad about this tragic accident, but she did not commit involuntary manslaughter. These charges are the result of a very flawed investigation and an inaccurate understanding of the full facts. We intend to bring the full truth to light and believe Hannah will be exonerated of wrongdoing by a jury. Now, as for the attorney for Dave Halls, Lisa Tarraco, she says her client is still grieving and said in part Mr. Halls accepted a petty misdemeanor charge. Absent no charges at all, this is the best outcome for Mr. Halls and the case. He can now put this matter behind him and allow the focus of this tragedy to be on the shooting victims, their family, and changing the industry so this type of accident will never happen again. Of course, this is all just the beginning of what is going to be a long legal process here. KOB4 will follow this every step of the way. Our coverage continues tonight at 5 on KOB4 and at KOB.com.